It also could be because it's National Tequila Day, and there might be a surprise in these cups. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Anyway, welcome. Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. Very excited. Blanco Brown, everybody. I'm going to give you the mic, and I'm going to yell because I have a big voice. But you've been with a lot of my radio friends I've been seeing on the socials, so I wanted to outdo all of them, you know, little friendly competition. So I'm going to give you the mic and I'll yell. So welcome.
Thank you, Mike.
Have you ever been to Philly before?
Yeah,
Okay,
2008.
Oh, God, throwback.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we had a quite of a glow up since then.
Yeah, I see the city that came a long way. It's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. And so you have to make sure your people take you around. Get the cheesesteak, run the steps, do the wah-wah, you know, take a selfie in front of Independence Hall.
Do y'all have any vegan cheesesteaks?
We do. We have a couple of
Yeah,
them.
I'm vegan.
You are? That's awesome.
2 years now, 2 years.
That's awesome. You have any recipes?
I try to stay away from a lot of soy because it still ain't good for you. And a lot of people think because you're vegan, you're healthy. And you can be unhealthy.
Yes.
Real unhealthy. I dropped like 60 pounds just from being vegan.
So there's actually a really famous, it's a fast food vegan place, and it's called Hip City Veg, and then we have Blackbird Cafe. They're amazing, and then like super fancy is called Veg, and it's so good.
I know it real when she said it.
Yeah.
Because I like meat, but I like
She said
veg.
it's so good.
Yeah. So you go there and you eat, and you're like, how is this eggplant? You know what I mean? It like blows your mind.
Oh yeah, I need to try that. Y'all got that, Carson?
I'll tell her.
Really
Don't worry, I'll give you the. So anyway, so explain a little. Okay, so you're from Atlanta, and what made you do this viral challenge? Because it literally is sweeping the nation. It sounds so cheesy when I say that, but like, were you like laying in your bed or like watching Netflix, and or were you like at a wedding and all of a sudden the cha-cha slide came on and you're like, I can do that?
I didn't do the dance to start a challenge. I kind of did the dance and sent it to Zach Katz and John Loba and my homie Jasper Cameron.
Yeah.
They were just like, this is amazing. It was last year when I produced the track. I started with lap steel, and I had never played lap steel a day in my life. So when I hit the first chord, it was horrible. I retuned the lap steel like open E and open E. And for those that don't know what lap steel, you know what lap steel is? Yeah. It's like a guitar and a piano had a baby. And I retuned it and it got a chord fret, and it was one chord. I swept up and down the chord frets, came up with a nice loop. Then I added beatboxing, 808s, kick snares, hi-hats, spoons, tambourines, and you know.
I'm a big fan of the tambourine, just so you know.
I ain't bring it, but I brought some spoons.
Yes, because I can't play an instrument, but I could play the tambourine.
I probably have to show you a few claps after I perform on the spoons.
Yes.
I started listening to the track, and it had so much joy that I wanted to add the lyrics to it to complement the joy of the track. So then I put the song lyrics on. As I was doing the lyrics, I was doing the dance moves. You know, I was thinking about the two-step and all that. And what I didn't know was I had to put the whole dance together.
Right.
3 minutes and 30 seconds of greatness. I beat the dance. After I did the dance, I almost passed out. Has nothing to do with being vegan. It's all about that endurance and agility.
Yeah.
So long story short, I dedicated the song to my grandmother. And she used to come in the room every morning, slap Vaseline on my face, look me in my eyes and say, get up. True story.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, no, I didn't think
And
that
look,
the
you don't
song would be
have a wrinkle
viral.
or anything, and your skin's so smooth, so that's the secret. Vaseline.
She trying to make me blush.
Vaseline and dancing.
Yeah,
That's the secret.
You got a pump, so we're gonna start that regimen right now.
Yes. So go back a little bit to like growing up. Like obviously you're a musician because the way that you just rolled out the chords and the instruments and stuff. Was it something that always was around your family, or do you remember that time when you were a kid where you're like, this is in me here, like I need to do this?
I remember growing up, I was the one that couldn't really sing in my family, so my mother used to be like, stay quiet. And I stuck to drawing. I went on to get my degree in art, like Bachelor of Fine Arts.
At where? What school?
AIU.
Oh wow.
So I was like one of the top
Yeah.
artists, all mediums, pastel, cross-hatching, pen and ink, sculpture and everything.
So what's your sign?
I'm an Aries.
Oh, I'm a Leo. We get along.
Woo,
Yeah, we're fire signs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just, listened to music over and over again and started critiquing myself until I felt like I was good enough at it. And my story is a testament of just keeping on doing something that you feel like you want to do in life and just going with your purpose and your calling. I practiced to myself. I got a little tape recorder. I would play it back, listen to myself. And until I felt like I was ready, I didn't sing or try to lead no more. I just started doing backgrounds while my brother was singing, and I made myself important. So I add a little woo-hoo here.
You were the ultimate hype man.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
And then what inspired the countryside of me is going from the hood. The first thing you did when you heard gunshots, bow, duck, boom, hit the floor. In the country, it was different. You heard a gunshot, boom, you hear, did somebody get them? So, it was two different things. I mean, I went from noodling in the country, snatching catfish out the water, bow, to eating noodles in the hood. It was just one of those things where you had to separate the world, but they had so many things in common. One thing that tied the hood to the country to me is in the back of my apartments, in the projects, I had honeysuckle. Okay. I had first discovered honeysuckle in the country, and I ate a lot of them. Right. I would not stop eating them. My grandma was like, "You're going to get sick. You keep on eating them honeysuckle." So I used to sneak honeysuckle in my backpack.
Really? Didn't it melt?
No, the little leaves where you pull the thing out.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you pull the little thing out. See, she did it. You know what I'm talking about. You just hit it one time. You ain't got
all right, we got some country girls.
And what pretty much happened was I heard this song by Tim McGraw, "Don't Take the Girl." Okay. When I heard Johnny Daddy was taking them fishing, I was just like, "Oh my God, this is good. It's a story." Yeah. And it just inspired me, and it made me feel like I wanted to write stories rather than just songs. Yeah. But I didn't really know how to do them, but I was real good at haikus for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Music is poetry, so it makes sense.
Yeah, it do. When I graduated high school, I started getting into the writing a little bit more, the engineering, and the country just stayed in me. Like, I couldn't, get rid of it. Johnny Cash inspired me throughout my life. Outkast inspired me throughout my life. And it's just been a great journey.
Well, and it's awesome. And I think it's so true because it's like music is that bridge. And when you think of hip hop and when you think of country, it both has that, you know what I mean? It has that swagger. Yeah. Right? It's like it gets you here, and it's like it makes sense why the two would be married. And I think that it's that's what the beauty of music is, that it makes you want to move. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And just the way I grew up, I coined my sound as trailer park music meets trap music. Bridge the gap, trailer trap.
Which is genius.
Thank you much.
Let's talk about those jewels. Have you always been into fashion? Because I love your look.
Oh, I've always been into fashion. The bigger I get, the more fashionable I get.
Yeah.
When you're small, you just throw on a t-shirt and walk outside. But when you're big, you gotta put on a button up or something.
Wait, so is that a gargoyle?
That's like a gargoyle meets a dragon.
But it's also if somebody pisses you off, you can be like, don't.
Oh, no. You can't hit them with this. You're going straight to jail. That is illegal. Don't do no hitting.
So, what music are you obsessed with right now? Is there any song or artist that you can't get enough of?
My favorite song right now is Parmalee's "Be Alright." That version.
Oh, yeah.
That's.
And what about, have you binge watched any shows lately?
Binge watched. I haven't binge watched anything lately. I've just been focused on, making more music. Yeah. Trying to get a head start on things. I finished my whole EP years ago, and we got that mixed and mastered, so it's sitting on ice. The EP is out, the self-titled Blanco Brown. Yep. I'm working on album number 2. We're doing some things for album number 2, trying to just get a head start and get your foot in the dirt so you can take off.
Where'd the name come from?
Blanco Brown.
I mean, I would assume it's because you're marrying the two genres, but no.
You know what? I told everybody God got a good sense of humor. Yeah. And it actually didn't start out like that. People call me Blanco, because my name is Benny, and they call me Benny Blanco from the Bronx.
Right.
The Carlitos way.
Right.
And they thought it was a cool name. Then I found out it was somebody named Benny Blanco that was like greatness, and he was doing a lot of songs. I said, I do not want to be in the shadow of him. Woo. So then I dropped Benny, and people started calling me Blanco. Then they started calling me Blanco the Ear. And they call me the Ear because of my ability to listen down to songs one time and tell you exactly what is missing. And then I do the vocal production and build a song out for you. Brown actually is a dedication to my grandfather.
Okay.
My grandfather was adopted when he was a kid, so my last name right now is Amy, A-M-E-Y. So it's Benny Amy.
Okay.
My grandfather's original name is Brown.
Wow.
So when we were sitting at the table with me, Zach Katz, and John Lober in LA, I was just like, they were like, you need a name that has a first and a last, because if you Google Blanco, a lot of stuff gonna come up.
Yeah.
So I thought about it, and I wanted to dedicate it to my grandfather. And it was one of those moments in life where I kind of took my grandfather for granted.
Mm-hmm.
Then he passed.
Yeah.
And then I lost it all. Like I felt like I lost a piece of me.
Is this the same grandfather that was married to the grandmother with the Vaseline?
No.
Or is that the other side?
Both of my grandmothers used to do the same thing.
Oh,
so
okay.
I think it was just a thing of Butler, Georgia meets Bankhead Colts. And I dedicate the song to him. Funny thing is, like how you just asked, somebody asked me the other day, they said, how's your name Blanco and you black?
Yeah. I thought because of the country music world is predominantly white, so you were like, let's bridge the two together.
No, that wasn't even on purpose.
Yeah.
So I responded to them, they said, how you black and your name is Blanco? I said, how is somebody named Peaches and they in a fruit?
I mean, and you're like, and he was like, you got a point.
God is good.
Yeah.
All the time.
That's so funny. I love that. All right, so you're going to sing, and then we're going to do the dance, obviously. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, like, I warned everybody that I was like, you better practice. So, hopefully they have rhythm. I can't.
I mean, as long as you have enjoyed,
Yeah.
that's
so
all
true.
that matters. My whole thing is purpose over everything. And I've been like that for years. Chase purpose, not money.
Yeah.
Because money will just leave you somewhere stagnant trying to figure out what's the next thing of happiness. But if you got purpose, the money is like really irrelevant. You just living, you walking into your calling. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's a difference.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with that, and I feel very blessed because it's like, I gotta go, it's like, oh, what do you do for work? And I was like, I don't really ever feel like it's work. Like, even though I'm at work, like, the fact that I get to do this and meet you and dance, like, that's amazing. But
Your energy is amazing.
Thank you. But I couldn't imagine, even after I graduated college and I was like, this is what I want to do. And thank God my parents weren't like, I can't believe you have all this student loan debt. I'm like, no, but it ended up working out because it was the purpose. Like, I felt like this is my purpose. You know what I mean? So
that's what it's all about.
Yeah,
Purpose.
and also I went to the Glory Dillon Studio of Dance growing up, so this prepared me for moments like this.
So I know you got your two-step on.
Yeah. I've been practicing.
Let's get it.
I've been practicing.
Do it.
All right, cool. So we want to do the dance first, or are you singing, or what?
I don't want to sweat first.
Okay, so let's sing first, and then we'll do the dance after. All right, you're the best. Thank you so much.